Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Tamara if you're new here. If you are new here, I'm back. My channel primarily consists of beauty, a little bit of fashion, a little bit of lifestyle. It was a lots of tug of war with myself, with my mind, if I wanted to keep doing this, but push from my mom, backing from my mom. I was like, all right, I will come back and start making videos. As you can see, back in my home, I actually have already shot this video, but as things always go, I had technical difficulties, so the lighting and everything, it came out great. The audio, it just didn't exist. So we're trying again. We're making sure our mic is working. I see here that it's working. I guess that's something that I should have figured out last time. So let's do a little catch up. Let's talk about some of my favorite makeup from 2025. I have still been trying out new makeup. I just have not been doing it on camera. So let's get into it. And to whoever stole my camera, your mama. Now back to our regularly scheduled program. All right, where do we even start? I should probably wrap my hair up first. I'm home for the holidays. I set all of my makeup out in front of me, and yet somehow I still can't find the things. It's really a miracle how this happens. So if you hear a lot of like, it's just me looking for my stuff, because even though I literally set everything out, I was like, I'm ready to go, I'm gonna power through this video, I still can't find what I'm looking for. I'm literally looking for my primer, and it is nowhere to be found currently. Well, it is absolutely mad that I cannot find the primer that I've been using. I don't know that I'd say it's my favorite of the year, but I have been using the replacement of the Fenty Beauty Hydrating Primer. It's like a grippy primer. It's a bigger bottle, and it's like swirled. I am astonished that I can't find where it is, but that's what I've been using majority of the year. I don't know that it's like reigns supreme, nor is it my favorite, but it's been my go-to, so we're gonna go with that's my favorite for 2025. I don't know that it's any better than my other ones, but I don't have any complaints about it either. But today we're just using the original hydrating primer, which is definitely one of my favorites. It is winter. I have been struggling with my skin in the DMV area, and now here everything is just so dry. My lips are so dry. I'm constantly dehydrated. I don't understand. I did recently get a facial though, because I feel like my skin really is not having it. So I'm hoping if I'm consistent with that, then my skin will be feeling a lot better. I feel like, where am I at with the DMV? Let's just get into it, right? I've been super chill with the shadows lately, but like I saw this new Danessa Myricks palette and I was like, obviously I need to have it. I don't really do colors anymore, but like, how could you resist this? This is like so pretty. We're gonna start with my eyes first because glowy, glittery, there's obviously gonna be fallout. I didn't do that correctly last time. I also don't know what I'm wearing today, because who packs appropriately when they're coming back to their house, even though all my stuff is packed away. For some reason, I think that like I got this, I'm gonna know where everything is, and then I have no idea where any of my shirts are that I packed away, or like any of my like, I'm not just like lounging around the house clothes. We're gonna ramshackle something together today. Honestly, I'm good with just doing dinner. Usually we'll do like dinner and an outing, but I've just been tired, boss. We're gonna go in with this brown first. It's very pigmented. I need like a mirror. I'm surprised I do not have one. I just think that life has just been like so strange lately. Like that's just the best way to put it. Like this year has just been so strange. I mean, I do think that like making changes has contributed to that. My time in the DMV has been interesting. I haven't like loved it. I've been there for like 6 months, and initially I feel like I just like could not find my footing, and then the camera thing happened, and then I just felt like that was just like a huge blow to like something that was already super difficult. And I feel like if I was home, that probably wouldn't have happened, because obviously I mean, maybe I would have traveled to go to Afrofest. I don't know. I just felt like that was just like another blow to something that I was already having a hard time with. And I just wanted to go home real bad. Like I wanted to go home, but at the same time I was like, does it even make sense for me to go home? Because you said you're gonna do this thing, write it out, figure yourself out, and go from there. So that's where I'm at right now. I feel like this last week, I feel like it's been this last week, I feel like I kind of like turned a corner. I don't know if it's like okay, I'm for sure gonna stay, but I do know that it's like, okay, I feel like I'm finding my footing more. Like physical therapy in the East Coast, especially outpatient, which outpatient is That's where I live. That's what I love. That's what I love to do. I like the creativity. I'm trying to decide what color I want to use. I like the creativity. I like Outpatient. I really like Outpatient. I don't like the hours. The hours are really tough. The grind is really tough. So between all of that, I just feel like it made it really hard for me to like get out of the house and like do things. My schedule's let's do this. We're just gonna go for it. Whatever this like chromey shade is. I do feel like my schedule's a little bit more accommodating now, so it's making it easier for me to like go and do things, and I feel like that's helping a lot. It's much better with a finger than maybe you have to like warm it up than a brush. I feel like I'm starting to like kind of make friends, like people that are like, hey, let's go and do this. So like that actually that does help too, because you also like don't feel so like on your own there, which is like a big thing when you leave. So am I sold completely yet? No, but I also am just like, okay, I can give this a shot. I can try this out and like not feel so how I've been feeling, like not feel so, I don't know. I just feel like indifferent. I just feel like I can't really find my footing yet. I don't know if I like what I did, but we're gonna keep it for now. But yes, I just feel very indifferent. I don't feel like I've really found my footing yet, or I don't feel like I had found my, well, I don't know. I'm indifferent. So now I feel like okay about things. I don't feel so, I don't know. I don't feel so, that's where we're gonna leave it. I don't feel so blah. I think that's what we'll go with. I don't feel so blah. It's been like, what, 6 months since I've been here, and I don't feel so like blah. I feel like when I was first shooting this video, I definitely had like different feelings. I feel like anxiety was bad, like real bad when I first moved, because it was just like so much adjustment, so much change, so much pushing myself out of my comfort zone, which I am not good with, but I do know that it's a good thing. I'm going in with my Sigma duo-corrector. Sorry, I'm like not even talking about makeup anymore. I'm just talking. I feel like I was just pushing myself out of my comfort zone like continuously, and for as anxious as a person as I am, that just didn't fare well for me. The good thing though was like the piece of like sadness. It was never anything where it was like a super lingering sadness. It was just like moody, just not feeling the greatest. So I am grateful that the depression piece hasn't come in and sunk me farther. I feel like my anxiety is definitely getting a little bit better, especially with being back in therapy. I found a pretty good therapist. I'm excited about that. So I feel like the pieces are like slowly coming together. I don't know if that means I'm gonna say. Once again, don't know if that means I'm gonna say, but the pieces are coming together. Some days it is very confusing though, because like I feel like everything is continuously falling apart, and I'm just like, not sure how I feel about this, but we're gonna just keep going. It's actually like jarring that it's been almost 6 months. Like I feel like time has been flying by so fast. This year has flown by so fast, and I don't know, it's just been a weird year. It's been a very strange year. I am happy that I did make the move though, because I think I just needed this. Been in a state of comfort for some time, and I think now is just time to push the envelope for myself a little bit, even if people don't agree with it. That is okay. You must live your life for yourself. There's only one life we get to live, and we also don't get a lot of time here. I feel like that's been a big thing this year as well. There's been a lot of loss. Lots of people have passed away, lots of close people have passed away, and it's just definitely made me realize I'm using the Patrick Ta. This has definitely been my favorite of the year. You know what? Between this and my Urban Decay, this face bond, this was my foundation of the summer. I wore this everywhere. Was it a little orange? Yes, but honestly, I feel like I finished like half the tube. So say this Patrick Ta, this Urban Decay, those are probably like my top foundations this year. I love like the glowiness of this Patrick Ta one as well. And what I was saying, life overall, is just like we think that we have all this time, we don't have all this time, and you literally think, oh, I'm just gonna do this later. And it's like, you're not actually guaranteed later. So do the things you wanna do, love on the people while you can, because one day you're not gonna get the opportunity to, and you think that you have all this time to do all these things, and you don't. I'm gonna get off of my little soapbox now, but it's been a year. It's really been a year. Not much has changed concealer wise. Born This Way is still coming through as my top. That really, yeah, that really hasn't changed. I've tried a few new ones. I tried the milk one. It was fine. Like, Born This Way is always just like it for me. This is my girl. This is it. I don't like my eyeshadow. I am going to fix it. I don't like it. But this is what we're gonna start with for now. We're gonna build, because I just like don't know what I want to wear, because I don't have anything to wear. I will say the good thing about the DMV is just like the amount of things that you are able to do. And it's not just like going out, it's like all of the things. There's all types of events. There's like a holiday market that we went to the other day. There's like all these like vision board making things, or I joined a tennis club. There's like several different tennis clubs. There's like woman-focused tennis clubs. There's the African-inspired tennis club. It's just like kind of everything there, which is amazing, because here in Minnesota, I feel like everything is just like so limited. Like, we have our spots where we as people go to do things, and that's kind of it. Like, it's very limited. But in the DMV, the world, the area is your oyster, whether it's Maryland, whether not so much Virginia, definitely DC. I think there's probably parts of Virginia that I just haven't explored, but definitely DC. There's just so much to do, which is like what I guess I'm looking for at this point in my life, because obviously I'm mid-30s now. Oh, it's hitting a little harder this year. Obviously I'm mid-30s now, so majority of the people that I know that live here, they are married, they are settled down, living their suburban lives, and they're not coming out of the house. And when I say like coming out of the house, I don't mean like we need to like hit the club, we need to like, no, let's just like go do something. It's really hard to get people to go and do something at this point in time. So like, it's nice that out in that area, there's more people on the type of time that I am on. So like more people to like hang out with too. Still finding those people to hang out with, but more people that are on the same page as you. That's definitely what I think I'm going for there. We're going with lighter shade cookies. So this was in chestnut, and then going in with cookie to brighten up the under eye a little bit. I do think my initial issue with the DMV, I was staying in PG County, which PG County is, I think, one of the richest Black counties in America. And with that, there's accessibility issues. There's so many accessibility issues. I'm so used to like, I can drive down the road. There is a like convenience store. Like, when I say convenience store, there's like a store where I can like go and get all my things. There's a grocery store right there. There's like all these things where like, oh, I'm just gonna like go pick it up really quick. But in PG County, I can't say all of PG County, but like PG County area that I was in, there's just like, everything is at least like 15 plus minutes away. The nearest like nice mall that I knew of, because I put everything in my little GPS and I just go on my little Yoda. The nearest like nice mall that I could figure out was like 45 minutes away. Mall of America is like 25 minutes away from me. Like, can you imagine that you want to go and like return something really quick from a store that's not like 10 minutes away from you, and you're driving 45 minutes there, 45 minutes back, and imagine if there's traffic, because in the DMV there is traffic. It's just, a lot of things felt very inconvenient, and like, there's just clearly not an investment into the county, which I don't think that is the locals' fault. Everything comes down to race. Like, we try and say that everything does not come down to race, but everything comes down to race. I stepped into a Panera while I was there. That Panera looks like 15 years old. It looked like a Panera that I literally would have seen like 15 years ago. It wasn't upgraded at all. Why do you think that is? They don't want to invest in our community. So that's just been very interesting to experience. And I guess it's just because like where I grew up, how I grew up, everything has always been pretty accessible and just like right there. So like, going into one of the richest Black counties in America and everything kind of being harder to access than I would like, it was just annoying. Annoying is the best way to put it. Annoying. Let's say another big thing for me out here in these parts, the expense of the DMV. The expense. In Minnesota, I can buy a home on my own with my own income. In the DMV, I'm like, I have to be partnered. There's like literally no way. Everything is so expensive. Everything is so expensive. When I first got there, this was like oh my God, did I make the right decision? When I first got there, Cold Stone, I love ice cream. If you know me, you know that I love ice cream. So I went to Cold Stone, and what I would usually get in Minnesota, like the exact same thing, is maybe like $8, $9. It was $12 there. I said, hey, how am I going to continue to afford this? Like, it's just super expensive. And I know that if I ever want to buy a home out there, I'm gonna have to go really far out, like nowhere near DC, or I guess I'm just gonna have to be partnered, which that's another subject that I guess we will just roll right into while we're here. I'm still using the Nars loose. It's not loose. The Nars. I always forget the pressed powder. I always forget what that word is. Pressed powder. I always forget it. This is still my favorite. I have not found a new favorite yet. If you're using one that you really like, please comment down below and let me know what you are using. But right now, the Nars, between the Nars and the Charlotte Tilbury, those are like my favorite go-tos 2025 still. Oh, it was in my other bag. For some reason, I thought I put it in here, but this is the Fenty that I've been using. I've actually been, as you can see, I've been using it. My goal this year is to use more of my products and not continue to buy, because like sometimes I look at my makeup and all of my stuff in this new place that I'm in and I'm like, girl, you have way too much stuff. You need to bring it down. It's excessive. It's overconsumption. Here I have my vanity, right? Like everything has a place. There I don't have a vanity. It's just like a regular apartment. Favorite blush has been the One Size Gworly Pop. I feel like this is gonna be wild with this, but we're gonna make work. It is around New Year's-ish, so like Sephora's having a sale on this right now. So if you like these, I would definitely pick these up. These, I have two of them. Gworly Pop is literally the only one that I use, and I absolutely love this color. It's very bold. It's very pretty. Before I put on my, ooh, you did too much. Before I put on my like powder, I like to go in with my cream, because I feel like if I don't do this, then it just like starts like pick up product. I'm gonna go under my eye just a little bit. We're gonna do some over blushing. This is gonna correct. I know right now I look like a clown. He's a clown. But it's gonna come together, don't worry. I've actually used this bronzer a whole lot this year. I'm kind of surprised it's the About Face. I just like kind of tried it out on like a whim as like, oh, I want like a dewy bronzer. They're saying this is a dewy bronzer. So I tried it out and I actually do not mind it. I've been using it a whole lot. So we're gonna go in with that. We're gonna blend, and we're gonna yap, because I know you guys are like on the edge of your seat. Like, what is she talking about when it comes to her dating life? Well, I'm about to let you know. Just kidding. I really don't have a dating life at this point. I have gotten a few dates out here. And what I've concluded, the men are so boring. Men are so boring. They don't ask questions. Like, you're like driving the conversation. I don't want to have to like lead this whole thing and be the one like asking all the questions, and like, I just like, y'all are so boring. So boring. Why am I asking all the questions? I don't want to have to ask all the questions. Like, the men are so boring. They like don't have personalities. Like, ladies, when you go out on these dates, first and foremost, don't be overconsumed with I'm 34 and I am unmarried and all my people are married, because you will put yourself in a situation you do not need to be in. We don't want to do that. Anyways, you need to like check, like, are we actually like vibing? Like, are we making good conversation, or am I carrying the conversation? I've definitely been on dates where I'm carrying the conversation, and now I'm just like, I'm not doing that anymore. I'm not doing it. I'm not interested. The girls, the guys, whatever we want to call them, they want to be like the baddies. They want to be the ones. They want to be the chosen. They want to be the baddies. Y'all got it, because I just don't have it in me anymore. Like, dating is very much so like a game, and it's a game that I'm just like not really interested in playing right now. Like, how long you take to like message somebody back, the having to be like nonchalant. Like, I'm chalant. I'm very chalant. I'm very straightforward. Communicate. Let's put it on the table. Not like immediately, but I just like don't have time for the games. I don't have the patience for the games. I don't have the time for the games. I don't want to play the games anymore. So I currently am taking a break. How long this break is going to be, I don't know. But like, I have no interest right now. My life is peaceful-ish enough. Like, yeah, there's like some things that definitely like are not peaceful at all. I feel like I literally look like a clown, and it's fine. It's going to come out. Don't worry, it's gonna come out. I feel like there's definitely things that are not peaceful in my life, but like, it's just another thing. It's just another thing that like, when it's not happening in your life right now, it's an element of peace. While we're here, let's set my face as well. Makeup by Mario has been my go-to. I'm actually like running out. When do I ever run out of powder? Like, I've been pedal to the metal with this powder. This has been my favorite powder. I'm gonna finish other things first, and then I'm gonna run this back, and then I'm gonna get it again. My goal is Project Empties. This 2026 Project Empties. We're actually finishing our makeup before we're buying new makeup. That is the goal. I always say that, and then I never follow through. Going out in the DMV, the men want to be chosen, the men don't approach anymore. Girl, I'm not competing with you no more. Y'all got it. Like, I just, that's not where my head is at right now. Y'all got it. I cannot be bothered. So that's where that is at. Do I have a better pool? Yes. I definitely have a better pool and black men that are actually interested in black women because, you know, Minnesota. But y'all got it. I don't have the time. I don't have the patience. I don't have the care. I don't have the care. It gets to a point. Like, it gets to a point. I don't have the care. So that's where I'm at right now. Maybe next year I will be more open to trying more. But as of right now, y'all got it. And that doesn't mean like a never thing. It's just like right now, I just don't have it. I really don't have it. Parents, y'all are wondering why like your super intelligent daughters are not partnered. It's the men. It's the way that you raised the men. It's not, I mean, I'm not gonna say it's all them, but a good chunk of it is them. If you hear the conversations that we have on a regular basis, me and my cousin, when I was with her, we used to share war stories. There's something going on out there, and a lot of us are like, I'm gonna choose my peace, I'm gonna leave this chaos behind. Is this coming together? Like, I feel like it doesn't look like it's coming together at all on camera. I would like a monitor so I can have like a better view of things, but right now I look like a clown. But I hope when I spray my face down, I no longer look like a clown. We're going with bronzer. I've been using the Pat McGrath quite a bit. That and the Juvias Place. Between that and the Juvias Place one, that's what I've been using all year. But I am kind of trying to steer away from this just because right now I feel like my makeup tends to pull a little bit darker. And then when I put a bronzer on, it's even darker. And that's not really what I'm going for. So sometimes I'll use my Fenty depending on how dark my foundation is. But yeah, if you want a very pigmented one and your makeup tends to be pretty light, this is a great one. This would probably be really good for summer as well. TAMAHHRAHH is apparently being sold, which is very heartbreaking. They're having a lot of sales right now. I love like almost everything. So if you want like a what should I pick up from like a Pat McGrath sale, comment down below, let me know, and I will let you know what my favorites are and what you should pick up. Let's go back to the eyes because I'm not satisfied with what I have right now. But I will say what I've really enjoyed about being in the DMV is being around my Maryland family. I hang out with my uncle quite a bit, which is really funny. I've known this uncle forever. He is on my dad's side, and like he'll be like, let's just like, you come, let's hang out at this one place that he hangs out. We'll go to the bar. It's been great hanging out with my cousin. She was even saying like, I never had a sister, so I guess that's kind of like what it's like to have a sister. So it's been nice hanging out with her. It's not all bad. I'm slowly but surely getting used to it. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? What does she want to do? I might do this on my like this light pink on the inner corner. This is just so like out of my zone of like what I usually do. Usually I would do like brown at this point, and this is like very artistry, very bold in your face, but that is Danessa Myricks for you. Definitely one of my favorite brands of 2025. That skin tint, love it. You're gonna see what I use for my setting spray, love it. It's a lot, but it's okay. If I use this palette, I just know that I'm doing so much. Let's go back in with blush, and we're gonna try and be very like chill with it because this is a lot and that's a lot, and I'm not trying to be doing so much, you know? I'm trying to be really light with this and not so crazy, but this is gonna be a crazy makeup look. It's fine. Being around more family, that's been really nice. meeting more people. That's been really nice. I've in general had to do like a lot of self-talk with myself throughout this experience. I realized that I've never really been taught to trust myself. That's a huge topic. Like, I don't feel like a lot of my decisions are like, oh, that's a good idea. Like, conventionally, if it makes sense, it's a good idea. This is the one size brow pencil. Still really like this. Only use it to like fill in now though, instead of like actually draw a brow. I'm gonna use this Morphe Make It. I don't know if it's my favorite. It's actually the one size, but I don't know where that is. Of course. Let me just line my eyes before I talk. How I mess that up so bad is beyond me. I'm so bad at liners sometimes. I think maybe it's because I spent so much time with myself out in the DMV as well. I have been doing like so much reflection, and I've realized how much I don't trust myself in the decisions that I make. I constantly second guess myself as like if I'm doing the right thing, if what I'm doing is smart, if like etc. I do feel like I'm using the Sky High for my primer. I do feel like I'm getting to a better place with that. Like, I don't feel like, actually, I don't know if I'm getting, I lied. I constantly still question myself, but I am learning to trust myself more. I started using the Colossal Bubble, and I was like, the length that this gives you is like insane. I feel like my makeup looks really crazy on camera right now. I think I'm gonna have to toy with my settings because this is like a little bit more fluorescent, so everything looks like super yellow. But when I did my lighting at the place that I'm staying right now, it was like, looked warm and like neutral. I don't know if warm and neutral is the word that I'm going for, but this Colossal is an amazing mascara. I really like it. So I've been using this a lot more. I think with all these changes too, you kind of just have a lot of like not so great days, like days where you are just like breaking down in tears because you're just like, I don't know, but I have had to do a lot of positive self-talk. I told myself, like, my new adopted phrase is, you don't get the really good days without having some of the very bad days as well. Like, you don't get those days where like you're like having the greatest time of your life, you're around a bunch of people that you're having a good time with, people are like calling you and like asking you to do things. You don't get those days unless you have some of the really bad days as well. So lots of like self-talk to like, just because this day was really bad does not mean that this defines like your entire experience. As hard as all of this has been for me, I know that ultimately it is good because I'm learning to trust myself. I'm learning. I'm growing, I'm learning, I'm pushing myself out of my comfort zone. I'm being a human, I guess. I don't know. I guess that's the best way to put it. I actually have a new setting powder. So usually I would use MAC Mineral Skin Finish, which I love, but I have a new finishing powder. It is the one size airbrush powder, Bounce Silk. I have this in the color Dark Deep. The colors are a little like, but this thing, when I put it on for the first time, I said, what? Can you even tell? Let me get a little bit closer. Like, it looks, if you look here, oh, my lips are dry. And here, it's honestly like airbrushed. I love it. It's so good. They just dropped like quite a few good things this year, I would say. I will say that my makeup consumption has decreased quite a bit just because like everything is kind of becoming like repetitive, and like some of the stuff that they are coming out with, I'm like, meh. But like there are some like really good releases, and there's been some like good influencer collabs that I have purchased as well, just because like these are the people that I follow. Black people don't get a ton of opportunities like this. Like the Tony Bravo blush with Tower 28, I was like, I gotta pick that up. I saw when she was just starting out, and she's doing amazing now. So yeah, that's where we're at with my makeup purchasing. But in this next year, it's definitely a team. It's definitely let's work through your empties before we buy more stuff. I think I have 15 minutes before I need to leave the house. So let's do my lips, and then we're gonna set the space, and we're gonna change, and then I think we'll call it there for the day. I thought I lost all my brown liners, but I think the last time that I came home, I left some here. But this is what I've been using, tried and true, my Juvias place in Brownie. I feel like you can almost like never go wrong with a brown, right? And then we're gonna just do the butter gloss. This is in the color Maybelline, I'm assuming, Sugar High. So it's a little bit brighter than I think I would want to go, but that's okay. I just realized I have not set my face yet. I do love this lip combo though. So pretty. And for the star of the show, my setting spray. This Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin 10 out of 10 would absolutely recommend. Of all of my favorites here, this is it. I would say try travel size first. If you like it, then get the full. There is like so many setting sprays that I have picked up that I intend to try, and I just haven't because I've been filming like makeup videos, but I haven't been like vlogging. I just haven't been editing. That's like another task that I need to tackle. It's just truly, it's just been a trying time. Like previously it was laptop broken, then it was okay, you need to get a new laptop, and then it was losing all my memory cards and like not being able to post any of that content, and then it was camera, and it's just been like, do I need to still keep doing this? I mean, I like it. I really like makeup, so I'm going to keep doing it in that sense. But like, some days I'm just like, what am I missing? Like, what do you want? What more do you want from me? Anyways, let's set our face with this liquid blurring balm. I'm gonna go change, and then I will let you know what this looks like after. Oh my god. Okay, and we're back, and this is the final look. I think I like it. I don't know if you can tell, but like face is kind of darker than my neck, so I did go in and add like a little bit of MAC Mineralized Skin Finish just because like it's a little bit lighter than the Silk one. Let's do scent. We're going in with the Jackiana. She was here. Or Forever Mood, I should say, Forever Mood. I actually did not get any of the other ones, but I really like this one. It's like very like feminine, gourmand, I think. I really like a gourmand scent. Those are my favorite makeup things of 2025. That's what I've been using relentlessly when I've not been on camera, and I feel like my makeup has been coming up pretty well, if I do say so myself. My eye makeup was a little... But you know, you saw the struggle. You saw me trying to be creative. I just do brown these days. So trying to get back into my creative bag, that's gonna take a little bit. But comment down below, let me know if we have any of the same favorites. Comment down below and let me know if you're gonna be picking up any of the things that I picked up. I will see y'all in 2026. I think by the time that I get this out, it'll probably be 2026. I have seen all of the We Are So Proud of You TAM things, and I am so appreciative of you guys for supporting me, because it's been a ride pushing yourself out of your comfort zone completely and like being in this whole new setting and trying all these new things and just everything just being everything, and having to like find a new hairstylist, having to find someone that does your brows, like all of the little things that you probably don't think about in your day-to-day. It just starts to add up, and like it can be a lot. So I'm personally proud of myself for putting myself out there and trying it. I don't know if I'm staying, I don't know if I'm going, I don't know what's next for me, but thank you for all the support and the kind messages about being so proud of me, because sometimes I'm like, am I doing the right thing? So yeah, that's where we're at. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks for sticking with me in this crazy little journey that we call life. I will say this year, I keep saying this year has been so strange, and honestly it has been so strange in so many different ways. There's been like losses that you're just like, man, like you think you have time and you just like really don't have time. There's been a lot of like really big family losses that like hit you pretty deep. And I will say once again, we think we have all this time. We don't. Go and do the things we want to do, because I remember literally sitting at the grocery store the other day with everything that's been going on with my family, and I was like, oh, I'll just do it later. And I was like, who told you that you had later? Like, you don't know that you have later. You like to assume that you have later, but you don't actually know if you have later. So go out, do the things that make you happy, and also love on your people while they're here, because before you know it, they're not here and you don't have that opportunity anymore. So yeah, kind of ending it on a sad note, but that's just kind of where we're at right now at the end of the year. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.